Officer Shawn Fitzhenery with the Lakeville Police Department. I've been here for 12 years, currently assigned to patrol. I've worked night shift for almost 12 years now, and recently moved on to a day shift, working 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Currently I'm patrolling the 3 area, and that's everything from 190th North to the Apple Valley border off of 160th or County Road 46. And then everything east of 9500 block in the city to the Rosemount Farmington border. So far today I've actually had 2 crashes. One was a rear end accident. 2 parties on Cedar Avenue going northbound. One of them wasn't paying attention when vehicles were stopped already in traffic at a stoplight and wasn't able to stop in time before rear-ending a vehicle. And the other one was actually a vehicle that hit a deer. It was a fairly large-sized buck that seems to be kicking up with the deer season being in rut right now. And then the other calls I've been to so far are warrant pickup calls that the Department of Corrections has called in asking us to go to the residents, look for the folks that have active warrants out for them. One of them was a felony probation warrant. The other one was a warrant for a criminal sexual offender that's in violation. And then other calls would be theft calls or other vandalism that from out the night, or it could be simple as they want information on what's going on in an area or how to handle a particular situation that folks may be dealing with in their neighborhood or at home. Right now we're going to drive by a residence in which one of the occupants is believed to have a felony warrant out for their arrest. 2 of our undercover officers there were there earlier and attempted to make contact and were unable to. Believe there is somebody inside the residence that wouldn't come to the door, possibly the subject we're looking for. And so we're going to drive by and see if we've seen any changes to the residence since they've been there. And if so, we'll ask for more officers to come and attempt to make contact again. The residence that's in question, there's a white van with a white vehicle, white sedan in there. The van's not believed to be part of it. It's the one over to the north of that. And so we're just kind of looking to see if there's any windows open or if that vehicle's moved or if the garage door would be open. I think what we'll do is I'll actually move to see if we can get a better position to peek through some housing units over here. So the residence that we're currently looking at is the one with the patio furniture there. You'll see like a little trestle type, some type of a garden thing sitting right off to the side of the house there.
So I can take it.
What makes this one challenging is that this house is rented by 2 people, and we're unable to get a hold of the owner that's renting it to get more information. And they've also put a decal over the front window of that door that prevents us from being able to see inside the residence. And with all the windows closed, we're unable to tell if the subject we're looking for is actually inside. So we just left the residence that we were watching for the subject with the warrant. We didn't see any changes on the resident. There's a couple indicators that we had there, and those indicators haven't been disturbed or moved. So we believe that the parties that are staying at the residence are still inside, and they may be staying in there for a while based off of officer activity in the area and the fact that we've tried to make contact earlier this morning. So we'll keep checking back. We'll have other officers check back, and it's really a game of cat and mouse, and we'll maybe get lucky and find the subject outside, and then we'll be able to move in and go after them. Otherwise, it's pretty difficult to see them inside with all their shades drawn and the graphics on the door that doesn't allow us to see in the residence. So we're on Flagstaff Avenue in about 164th Jardine Path area. This is one of our major traffic complaint areas where we have a high amount of speed. The city's done a pretty well job of posting speed signs. They've even posted digital reading signs that tell how fast you're going. And so we try to give this area extra patrol for the residents as it is a major complaint. Officers typically have some type of a threshold for stopping cars. You'll get them right at 30, sometimes just above. And what we're looking for is those ones that are obviously speeding, that they should have reason to know that they're going way too fast. This gentleman here is at about 34, 35 miles per hour. It's only a 30 zone. What I'm looking for is a little more speed, and then typically 9 to 10 miles an hour over the speed limit to initiate a stop. And as we went through that area, we didn't see too much, but it is a high volume traffic time at this time of day. Being 3 o'clock, kids are starting to get out of school, and we have Parkview Elementary that's nearby, so we'll have more children starting to use the crosswalk at 164th and Jardine Path going home. So we just got a call of a suspicious male in the area of 167th and Interlochen Boulevard, and the person who called it in, the complainant, advised our dispatch that the party's been sitting there for a while in the vehicle and they're wearing a reflective vest. We've had contact already with a meter reader of a similar description earlier today in a different neighborhood, and they're going around reading the various meters for the city today. And typically people that don't understand who's in their neighborhood are doing the right thing, and they're reporting activity that is unusual, as they know their neighborhood's the best, who should be there, who shouldn't be there. So it's a good call on the person who's reporting it. We'll go verify that they are a meter reader, and then we'll be on our way. So more than likely this is somebody who's reading meters. They got equipment in there. They've also got a sign on their front that says authorized meter reader with their service and contractor on the car. They've been putting that on there because they know we do get suspicious vehicle calls on them, and that lets us know who they're with, what they're doing, and why they're out here. So nobody's here, so at this point I think we can go ahead and clear this call and advise our dispatch that we determine what they're doing here.